Got a couple pairs for the kids, the wife, a couple pairs to resell, and also a pair for myself. Good day. Hey, what's going on, friends and family? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of BKL Reviews. And today, I'm so excited to finally have this pair in my collection. The highly anticipated sneaker of the year has finally made it to this channel. First and foremost, before we get started with anything, I definitely want to encourage everyone to hit that thumbs up button. It goes a long way. And also, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, please subscribe. It's your best way of staying up to date with the most recent content, and you can also follow me on these social media platforms. With that being said, with no further ado, let's get into the review. Well, as you can see, I purchased something from my local champs, so let's check it out. I think the box says it all. As you can see, no review would be right without photo receipt, police. And this actually was purchased through the actual Champs Reserve app. Definitely something good. I definitely appreciate that. So let's get into the box. Well, as you can see on the front lid of the actual slide out box, you have the 23 overlay of the 45 with the actual characters' arms intertwined with each other. You also have branding on the side. And like I said, it is a slide out box. This is just the sleeve, and you also have the Looney Tune branding at the bottom of the box as well. The actual box have the 45 on the actual box. So let's check it out. Today we're doing a review on a pair of Air Jordan 11 Retro with a color scheme of black Concord white and a style code of 378037-003. I do like the fact that they changed the box up this year. It is in a slide out box. As you can see, the inner lid has that galaxy print throughout. Very nice. They stayed consistent with the actual inner, I guess you would call it plastic lid that has the Roman numeral 11 on it. But I can tell you one thing has changed. It doesn't have Tinker made them iconic, Mike made them fly on it. As you can see, you have black tissue paper here, 45 on the tissue paper, and you have white tissue paper underneath. Also, something that I noticed on the inside of the box, you also have that galaxy print with that Jordan Jumpman logo in that Concord purple type color, with the inspection sticker, as you can see.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Nice. Man, I really have to say that these bad boys turned out pretty good. I was on the fence once I seen images of it, but I love the fact that they actually went back to the OG cut with the higher patent leather, as well as the peaks and the actual change of direction of the Jordan Jumpman logo. If you're not familiar with this sneaker, this is the 2016 Space Jam Jordan 11s. This sneaker was actually released 3 previous times. 1996 was the OG. Then it was actually released in 2000 and 2009. I did have the 2009 pair, but I think I actually sold that pair. From what I can remember, there's some slight differences on that pair compared to this one. we will definitely get into the details of that. Just a little brief history on this. The actual PE version was worn by Michael Jordan when he returned from his retirement, when the Bulls actually played the Orlando Magic in the 1996 Semi-Eastern Conference Final. And I think that pair actually had the 45 on the back. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. If you know, definitely leave that information in the comments. So let's definitely get into the details of this sneaker. As you can see, it stayed consistent with that Cordura mesh at the top here, and it has the straps along the eyelids. Very nice. Like I said, the 2009 version, the actual Jumpman Jordan logo was blue, and this one is that Concord color, and they actually put the direction of the Jumpman back to the original direction as the 96 version. You can see it does have that higher patented leather cut. I was on the fence about that, but now that I look at it, it does look a lot better. You know, it all depends on who you ask. Some people say they like the lower cut better. Some people say they like the higher cut. Everyone has their preference. You have that white midsole with that icy blue translucent outsole. As we move to the toe box, you can see it has the peaks on it, like the OG of 96. You have the consistency of the thick rope laces. The tongue consists of that same Cordura mesh, and you have the Jordan Jumpman branding on the actual tongue. From what I know, there was 3 versions of the tongue. I think the 09 said Jordan Jam or Space Jam or something like that, and then they actually went back to the original for the 2000. Well, no, actually it's the 2000 that had the Jordan Jam on it, and when they went to the 2009, they went back to the Jordan Jumpman on it. As you can see, the medial side, the high patented leather cut on it. Very nice. As we move to the back heel, as you can see, the most noticeable difference, it has the 45 stitched in, not iron on 23, which I actually like. I know the PE version that Michael Jordan wore in the actual game had 45 stitched on it. So, you know, this is probably something, if you're not a big fan, it's probably good for collectors. As we move to the insole of the actual sneaker, it is an all black insole. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but all black insole that says Nike Air in white. As we move to the outsole of the sneaker, you have that Concord herringbone traction here in the front, the white Jordan Jumpman logo with more of that Concord herringbone traction pad. The actual carbon fiber is a lot different. It is a lot smoother than what we're used to. Normally it has some type of texture to it, but this one doesn't. You know, this is something definitely nice. I was able to get a t-shirt from Nike.com. You see my previous videos. This was something that I purchased a couple weeks back. As you can see, it is a Jordan t-shirt, and it says "Out Here for Days" on it. And it does have that same Concord Jordan Jumpman on the actual sneaker. Very nice, as well as the box. I actually was able to double up on this. I was able to get one through the Via Sneaker app. Unfortunately, that pair hasn't come in as of yet, so this is definitely a pair that I'm able to rock and put one on ice for some time. Definitely want to thank everyone for tuning in to another episode of BKO Reviews. We decided to change it up a little bit, put it on our actual chase here in our studio rather than doing it on our actual hardwood floor. If you like the hardwood look better, definitely leave that information in the description box. If you prefer it on our actual chase, definitely leave your comments about that as well. Definitely don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. We definitely update our content once a week, every Sunday at 12 noon. And you can also follow me on these social media platforms. Once again, I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of BKO Reviews.